11.2. Operations with radical expressions. First, we need to remember our rules for adding and subtracting variables. We know when we see a problem like 5x plus 3y minus 2x that we can only combine the x values because those are like terms. So when you go and look at a problem like 4a minus 6b plus a plus 5b minus b, you know that there's only specific terms that you can add together. So here I'm just circling the a's, writing a line underneath the b's, signifying that we're only combining those terms. So when we go about this, we know 4a and 1a is 5a. When we have negative 6 plus 5b minus 6b, that ends up giving us negative 6 plus 5 minus 1. The two negatives make a negative 7, plus a positive 5 is minus 2b. So again, only combining like terms. So we want to think about square roots as variables. As long as those square roots are the same, we can add the coefficients that go along with each term. So if they had a particular example like 5x plus 3y minus 2x equals, well, 3x plus 3y. So what would you do to simplify the following? 5 square roots of 7 plus 3 square roots of 2 minus 2 square roots of 7. The only two that you can combine are what? Exactly, just the square roots of 7. So when you simplify, you just subtract 2 from 5, you get 3 square roots of 7, and then the 3 square roots of 2 would just stay the same. Okay. Another one. If we look through this next one, okay, again, I'm just replacing those a's and b's with the square root of 5 and the square root of 11. So I just look for all the square roots of 5 and then say, all right, if I combine those and I have 4 square roots of 5 and 1 square root of 5, altogether it's 5 square roots of 5. Next, when I look at my square roots of 11, I'm just, again, adding and subtracting those coefficients. So negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. Alright, so let's do a couple more. Looking at this, we know that we can combine all three of these terms because they all have the square root of 5a. So next we just look at the 6, the 2, and the negative 5 and add them together. So we just go through them. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. So 3 square roots of a is what's left. Next one. Well, square roots of 2, I'm going to circle those. Combine those together, and I've got 1 square root of 2. Look at the square roots of 11. Look at the numbers in front and find 8 minus 4. So that's positive 4 square roots of 11. Or you just write it square root of 2 plus 4 square roots of 11. Okay. Now, when I look at the square root of 75 and 12, we really have to think about, can we simplify this? Right now we can't, but we learned a way to do this. So what I'd like you to do for the next few problems is to go through and simplify each of these square roots and figure out what the square root of 75 plus the square root of 12 is, as well as taking a look at this next one and trying to simplify and solve, and we'll go over next time.